In this video, again, we're looking at Lab05. I think we've got an update that's not working. So again, I'm in my debugging directory. I've just copied the files over. Select seems to be working. Insert seems to be working. We come to update, and update is not working. So what I'm going to do is bring up Dreamweaver. I'm going to grab both update and doUpdate. Pull them over. So on the update page, it needs to select the data and then put it into those form fields. So first thing I'm going to check, much like the last video, is I'm going to compare what we've got here. I'm going to take this line right here. I'm going to copy it. I'll go into here and log into phpMyAdmin. I've got to take a quick look and find out which database I've got to be in. Just looking off screen real quick. 1J is the one I've got to test in. 1J. And so we've got capital L, capital L. Okay, I'll go to SQL. Paste that in, hit go. All right, so we've got an error message. CGT356 web 1j.shippers lab5 doesn't exist. There's a 0. So we've got a, right here we've got a 0, and over here we do not have a 0. So that should help us fix it. So select that. We'll get rid of this 0. Using MySQLi, result, coming down through here, and then we should hopefully echo that out into, or auto-populate it into the form fields. I'll save that. And there it's saved. Come back here, go back to our update page, and boom, there we go. Now let's change that. I'll just add a couple of D's there, hit update info. It's not coming through, so we're missing something on doUpdate. So let's come back to here and go to doUpdate, and we don't have the 0 there, so that's good. Location L. So let's get rid of that L. Well, it should just be location colon. If empty, shipper ID, location. Update shippers lab5, set company name. It's got a / there. That's probably our problem. It should be a period for concatenation. So put a period there, and then we can continue to concatenate. Just to make sure, I'm going to do an echo $SQL. I'm going to stop the processing below here. I'm going to save that. Wait for it to save up there. There it is. And now I'm going to go to update, add a couple of letters, hit update. Must have hit that other header redirect. So I'm going to comment out this header redirect here. And I also have to comment out this one because there's no curly brackets. So I can either add curly brackets or I can comment that out. So I'm going to hit Control S there. Shipper ID, underscore post shipper ID. And likewise, I'm going to do an echo here of $ shipper ID concatenated with a break. I'll save that, and let's see what happens when I go through doUpdate this time. So I'll go to update, add a couple of letters. There we go, undefined index shipper ID line 10. So the way that we got that is we got rid of our header redirects so that we would stop on that page. Line 10, shipper ID right here. We've got to go back to update, look at our input type equal, input name equal, shipper ID has a capital I and a lowercase d. That's the problem, I believe. Over here at 2, yes. So right here on, most likely what you'd want to change is make this a capital D. So now we've got name equals shipper ID. Do a Control S to save there, which means we'll have to refresh that page in the browser. We'll come back over to here. We'll do a Control S to save just to make sure. Let's go back to the browser and look at it once again. We have to come back and we have to refresh this page in order to get that new shipper ID label there. Here I'm going to put a couple of S's on it, hit update info. Nice. We've got shipper ID of 2 actually being listed, and then we've got update shippers Lab05 equals this. So we can copy this out of here. We can come over here and paste it in and hit go. Excellent. There's no errors there, which means I can come back to Dreamweaver and I can put this if and the header redirect back. I can comment out that echo statement. I can comment out this echo statement, uncomment that result, uncomment that header. So we will check to see that there is a shipper ID. We've got our SQL statement. We send the SQL statement. We get our result back, and then we do our location redirect. Control S to save. And we'll come back here and look at it once again. We'll go back. We'll hit refresh. We'll add a couple of letters to it. Hit update info. Those letters appear. That's great. We'll hit update again. We'll get rid of those letters. We'll hit update again. Was the SS still on there? Oh, the SS was still on there. We'll get rid of that. Update info. And that will fix our problems for this one. So hopefully that helps some of you out.